Hi Virgo, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your Is It in the Cards? Love Tarot and Oracle card reading for February 2024. This is a love reading for all Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, today is a love reading, but I also post new readings on Friday, then again on Monday. Fridays are always a general reading. Mondays are a different style every week. So next week will not be a love reading. I am going to plan on having a love reading either on February 13th or 14th. So if you're interested in that one, if you don't mind hitting the like button, it helps this reading in the algorithm so that people will see it. But then it will also tell YouTube to show you when I do those bonus readings. What advice do you have for Virgo to attract the love of their lives into their lives, please? What does Virgo need to know about love, please? We will take 3 cards to represent your energy, 3 cards for the person you're attracting, 3 cards in the advice. We're going to pull a couple oracle cards that have already been shuffled just for the sake of time. And we'll take one from the Moonology, one from the Whispers of Love. All right, I like this. Your energy is the King of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. Their energy is the 9 of Cups, the Fool. Oh, they're ready. And the Emperor. You've gotten the advice, the World, the Queen of Swords, and Temperance. I think it's funny that you're represented by the King, even though that's air energy. It's in your energy field. And then you've got the Queen in the advice. You've got a great love story here. 4 major arcana. Major arcana are turning points, major life events. So that's big energy when we see that. It's not Lily, it's Big E. All right, you've got the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. So if you're single, because you are represented by the 9 of Pentacles, the single lady card, I do feel like there may be something happening to move things forward. You know what? The universe sees conversations we don't see. It makes moves we will not make. Now, you may have somebody here who already has their eye on you. I mean, they're in it, okay? This person is going to be head over heels with you. So, and they're going to be committed. They are one of the most trustworthy cards in the deck, the Emperor. All right, that's an energy of a rock coming in. And they say they're in love and they are with you. They are with you. That is not a maybe. So, with the Moonology, last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. Okay, let's get back to this. There's more going on that meets the eye. Reveal what needs to be seen. Do you see that? These are like they were meant to be together. These two are like first cousins. They showed up. There's a message there, all right? So then you ask. If you meditate, if you quiet your mind, ask, reveal what needs to be seen. And that they'll show you, okay? That's why they're here. These angels come in, they want to show you. So I mentioned you have Aries, you have Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo is here, water, fire, air, and earth, all the elements. Well, here you go. I feel like you know what you want. I mean, that King of Swords is very no nonsense. He's also too rather practical energy, so you won't find yourself getting in relationships that are confusing or complicated with that. He just doesn't play that. So you might find that people say that you're too picky with the King of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. Don't listen to that. You're supposed to what? Lower your standards and end up with somebody you don't belong with? You know, you're not too picky. There's 8 billion people. There's one for you, for sure. And so if you ended a relationship and people didn't agree with that because they thought it was a really great person, you know, sometimes they just don't light your fire. You know, I've known people and they say, I had a friend who got a divorce. I think it was the second one. I said, you know, she goes, everybody loves him. He's such a nice guy, and he is, but that's all he is. There's nothing else to him. He's just a really nice guy. That can happen. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just saying, look, that wasn't the one. And that was one for the season, but it's not one for the duration. So with that 5 of Wands, there is a bit of change energy around you. So you might find too that if you have been in relationships that just weren't a match, you may find that it is just not, it almost repels you to get into something that you know is not for you. And so that 5 of Wands can also be competition around you. And so if you have people messaging you, or you're on a dating app and you're like, oh, they're always swiping on me. Yeah. I almost want to get off of here. I feel vulnerable being on this app. I'm not interested. It's not reciprocal. That may be why too, but I'll tell you what, you are attracting somebody who is almost like the exact energy that you need in this energy. It's a wonderful balancing agent. It's a brand new beginning, and it's exciting. It sets your life on fire. It sets your heart on fire. I love this person. Invite me to the wedding if you decide to have one, or invite me on vacation with you. We'll have a blast. This person, whoever this is, that Nine of Cups, they see you as a catch. They see you as turning on their heart light on bright. It's like a floodlight in their chest, because they are going to be head over heels with you. Their energy too, it's like they know when to be serious, but they know when to play. And there might be something about that when they do play that really makes you laugh. There's their energy with the energy of the Fool. They're on a quest here, but that energy of the Fool is kind of lighthearted. It's very, very trustworthy though. The Fool introduces a new beginning. It's trust, it's enthusiasm, it's excitement. And so I do feel like if some of your relationships in the past have been lackluster, not this one, it's very fulfilling. And especially too with you as the Nine of Pentacles, you know, she stands in a small paradise. So she's not needy. Your energy is not needy. And I feel like because of that, it's really going to be attractive to people. So get ready. Get ready for invitations. So if you're finding that you have more social invitations, you seem to be a bit busier and you kind of go, you know what, this is okay. I don't have a problem with being single. I've got no issue with it. I do feel like with this, whoever you're attracting, they're going to take the lead. Okay, if you've been busy with other invitations, you're going to be telling other people no a bit more. Don't have time. I'm sorry, I got plans. And so with this energy, there's a vigor behind it. There's a real enthusiasm, like I said, but it is from such a pure motive. It's somebody who is like very intentional. They mean what they say what they mean. Even though there's a lightheartedness to this, there's real love, yes, but it is somebody who you can count on. Okay, so they're you know, their loyalty to you, like I said, is rock solid. Now, the Emperor represents the father of the tarot. And I'll tell you what, he holds that golden staff because it represents his Empress. It represents Venus. And what he does for her. So this person, if they have travel plans, they will be very open and saying, I wish I wouldn't have planned that because I would love to go with you. Or if they do have to go out of town, they'll contact you. They'll be in regular contact where they'll be sharing it. It'll almost be like you're there because they don't want to do life without you. They don't, you know, you may find too that if you've been in relationships where you kind of are almost like roommates. So when you went to go do things, you know, like you went to the store, you didn't ever bring them. You never went to shopping or any of that kind of stuff, or the gym. You kind of almost did your separate thing. You'll find with this, it's going to be a lot easier to be a partner. So if you've ever seen couples out that are like that, you know, where you see a guy sitting in a chair on a bench in a women's clothing store waiting to give his opinion, and you go, I've never been in that. I'll tell you what, that's what this is. It's somebody who's a true partner. If you want that, okay, it's not forcing it. It's called somebody who just loves to be with you. And why wouldn't they? All right. So the energy and the advice is fantastic. I love it because the Archangel Michael in Temperance brings in healing. He comes in to fix things. So if your love life is broken, if your heart is broken, he comes in to bring in a match. And so if you are in a relationship that you even feel like you are almost in two separate relationships, there is healing for that relationship. There is a reconnection for that relationship. So I don't want you to panic and think, oh my God, this isn't going to work. No. There's healing and love here. And so Temperance brings balance into play. It's thriving in change. And so if there's a change needed, you're going to say that's when the relationship blossomed. That's when the love became so apparent. There was no way we'd be apart. That's what this is. And so with the Queen of Swords, she's known pain. She is the widow of the tarot, just so you know. But she looks forward because she knows where she's been. She knows who she is. It's very straightforward, clear communication. But she's funny, she's witty, and she's a partner. She's a partner with the King, who can be kind of difficult to be matched with, to be honest. So I do feel like you have a match, and with the World, that is everything. It is reaching nirvana. And so for some people, because the world does represent travel, and I mentioned travel came into play in the cards, it also could be somebody that you do end up seeing the world with. It can be too making a move. So if you've always dreamed of moving to a certain area and it just hasn't been something that's happened, you may meet somebody who has the same thing in mind, same area, and it motivates you to make that change. It motivates the two of you because you're partners. So yes, it's in the cards. You have a beautiful love story unfolding. I just can't get over those oracle cards though. I'm still back on that. Like, how did that happen? That message was so clear. All right, what else does Virgo, beautiful Virgo, need to know, please, about love? Messages, please, for Virgo. My gosh, that almost got crazy. You've got romance, not surprising. So when we see this, no, it's going to be one, that 9 of Cups is no joke. Improving health, so mind, body, spirit, and even if it's the health of a current relationship, and recovery. So those of you that are asking, can this be repaired? Yes. You've got perfect timing, and you've got another yes. All right, good things are on the way. Yes, it's in the cards. I love you too, Virgo, and I'll be back again soon.